Pajimski, Gafford and KP on the center circle. And this is Melton. The push shot inside won't go, and Gafford cleans it up for the Mavericks.
Let's see it. Which team decides what type of cadence they're going to play with. Dallas does not do a very good job in the half court. They're last in offensive efficiency as far as executing in the half court, but they do want to get out, get that basketball in Cooper Flagg's hand, spread you out, and look for gaps.
Here is Flagg. Tried to go glass, can't hit. Porzingis played a little over 2 seasons in a Mavericks uniform. Came down with the rebound. Porzingis. Bounce pass inside to Melton. Out on the perimeter for Draymond Green. No good on the tray. Moody crashing the glass.
Use Porzingis' size to score the basket.
Mavericks coming off an overtime loss to the Clippers on Saturday. Najee Marshall had 28 points. Here he is on the drive, lost the handle, turned it over. Real hustle there from Melton to save it.
Good job stepping in, not letting him turn the corner. Shut that area down, block him out.
Porzingis with the range, can't hit. And Christie the rebound. Black. Shadowed by Pajimski. At the elbow, sets up Marshall, fires a 3. And then
Marshall, good offensive execution by the Mavs, but not bad defense as well by the Warriors.
Marshall's having a career year for the Mavericks. Pajimski.
Loves to be aggressive. Still feels like this young man plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Washington can't hit. Porzingis taps it ahead to Green, pushing the tempo. Green, coast to coast. Got the lay with the left.
Nice job by Draymond Green. The defense was very, very porous getting back. He just freight trained it all the way to the front of the goal. Nice job by Draymond.
Flagg taking his time. Blocked from behind by Moody. This is Melton in the lane. Can't hit the layup. Gafford with the ball.
Well, this is going to be up and down, up and down.
And that is Flagg throwing it down.
It's called cherry picking, Michael. That's what that's called.
Melton in the corner. Can't hit the triple.
Yeah, this isn't the pace that Golden State wants. They want to slow this basketball game down just a little bit.
Gafford leaves it for Christie. There's 5 on the shot clock. Christie gonna have to make a play. Fires over Porzingis. Money.
Good shot by Christie right there. Got deep in the clock there, but he knew exactly what he wanted. Kind of drew Porzingis out in the deep waters there.
Just 3 for his last 11 threes in his last 2 games. Porzingis going, and Christie had it partially blocked.
Yeah, 7-3 Porzingis gets the shot blocked by Christie. That's not going to sit well with his teammates.
Washington to the... This is the final game of a 6-game road trip for the Golden State Warriors. Just 1 and 4 so far on this road trip. Melton looking to go to work. Got it stripped out of L.J. Cryer.
Good job right there by the Warriors, double teaming Cooper Flagg, making him get rid of that basketball. Give more of a spectator on this end. Let those other guys beat you and get to that backboard and rebound. Just like that. Nice job by the Warriors.
Washington couldn't find the angle. Here's Melton pushing it ahead. Green quickly to Cryer. Cryer now fires a triple and it scores.
Well, that's a tough shot. I didn't really necessarily like the offensive execution by the Warriors. Thought they got stymied there, but Cryer with a big shot.
Gafford with the lay on the other end. Cryer, a rookie, undrafted this past June. Has had some nice moments thus far with the Warriors.
Yeah, you got great speed, good handles. That's a good job.
Corner 3 from Will Richard, and it's a 1-point ball game.
Nice job by Richard being ready to shoot that basketball. Was prepared.
Got a turnover. Richard in a 3-on-2, stops, pops, and hits.
Tell you what, that's the new transition basketball, Mike. Guys showing a lot of moxie in transition, stopping and shooting a 3 instead of a layup. Nice job, aggressive basketball by the Warriors.
9-2 response by Golden State. They're up by 2. Flagg outside to Marshall for 3.
Again, good defense by the Warriors, forcing Flagg to get rid of it. But Marshall in excellent basketball position to catch the ball. 3-point, triple threat position. Nice shot.
Another turnover. Marshall, bounce ahead, flag with the flush. And Steve
getting out of transition. They got 8 points in the paint. Golden State only has 2.
This is Cryer, and make it 8 combined three-point baskets. Both ways. Cryer, you mentioned it, he's looked good.
Yeah, he has. He's got a nice shot. He's very quick and explosive. Coach Kerr just absolutely loves this young man, so plays some good basketball for him.
This is Gaffer off the window for 2. Cryer thought about another one. This is Richard behind the back. Pajinski left it short. Marshall the rebound. Flag now. Drives into a crowd, sets up Marshall beyond the arc, flicks the wrist, no good, and Green the board.
Again, nice job on Flag, making him get rid of that basketball, not giving him an easy pathway to the basket. Makes that extra pass. Nice job getting defensively.
Green can't hit that time, goes down hard. And Marshall across the timeline. Gafford out the Flag, baseline drive. Flag with the 2-hand.
And nice job by Flag attacking, being aggressive.
6 points for Cooper Flag. It's the Mavericks by 4. This is Pajinski, high arcing shot, rolls down.
A move by Pajinski. Did a nice job getting Christie to move laterally. He just spins away from him and then back to him. This guy's a hooper.
March has been his highest scoring month as Marshall, got his own, tried to put it up with one hand, Gafford now is fouled under the hoop.
They're going to be tough.
Let's take a look at tonight's.
Smart basketball player as well. Gives him a little toughness on that defensive end.
Misses on the free throw. Mavericks by 3. Santos over to GP2. Payton. And now Santos tried to throw it to Porzingis and threw it away. Ryan Nembhard at the controls. And that pass inside. Chris Middleton, the veteran. And Klay Thompson, former Warrior. Can't hit the tray. Didn't waste any time getting the shot up.
He didn't, man. That elbow was warmed up coming off the bench. Man.
Porzingis for 3. That won't drop. Payton the offensive board and scores.
Yeah, poor box out by Dallas. Didn't do a good job of identifying guys and getting your body on someone. Not very good defensively. Can't give up that type of offensive rebounding opportunity when you're trying to really establish yourself defensively.
Nembhard, elbow jumper won't go. For Golden State, their starters are 3 for 12. Their bench is 5 for 5. Third highest scoring bench in the NBA.
So many different lineups, Michael. It's part of that,
Yes.
You don't know who's on the bench.
And Golden State will fire 45 three-pointers a night.
Yeah, Porzingis is just, when he's been healthy, he's just kind of relegated himself to being a three-point shooter, man. He's got tremendous ability on that block. Yeah. Can dominate that interior. I'd like to see him do that a little more.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Warriors lead the Mavericks by 3. Pass inside. Gafford trying to bully his way in. Short hook drops.
Yeah, I really like that. I like the fact that Cooper Flag was handling the basketball, almost playing point guard, which he did earlier in the season. Coach Kidd caught a lot of flack for it, but I think it's brilliant because you're utilizing all the skills that this young man has, and it frees up the interior, puts him on the exterior where you can set back screen for Flag. He's more dynamic when he's slashing to the basket, so good play right there by the Mavericks.
Double on Thompson. Skip pass. Polakaitis, step back Jay. Good.
Polakaitis shooting a step back fade from 23, 24. My goodness, that'll make you feel good.
Polakaitis with the step back. And it's the Mavericks by 2. Santos can't change that.
James Harden is special.
Polakaitis was first team All-Ivy League a season ago. And final regular season meeting between these two teams. Winner tonight wins the regular season series. You see that burst amongst all rookies in scoring.
Team beat up on my Tar Heels over the last couple of years, but they're both phenomenal basketball players that are going to be cornerstones in their franchises.
And wouldn't be disappointed at all if we see Cole Rookie of the Year.
No, absolutely not. Both deserve it. Both very deserving.
We've seen that before with Mavericks.
He's basketball savant-like. He picks things up very quickly, and as he matures, just as a young man, he is going to be something else.
There he is, skying for the rebound. Middleton. Pulakitis again.
Nice job. That's a heck of a transition. Play again. Transition in old days, Michael, we're trying to get a layup. Guys are breaking off a three-piece on you.
He dragged the candidate to the Hawks. They had 21 turnovers that led to 38.
Got to do what you do every day and execute.
7 turnovers this far for Golden State. Dallas on a 13-0 run. Flag trying to add to it. Pull up high. King J is money.
Don't know what's happened again defensively with the Warriors. They were stopping that dribble drive before he turned the corner. Now they're just letting him play one-on-one basketball, and this young man will light you up.
Green snakes through for the leg.
Flag for that, but I think whoever was giving him a hard time is wrong. Let this guy handle it. Let him distribute.
Gafford. The
executing extremely well. Pushing the tempo against Golden State a little bit, making them uncomfortable.
Richard. Over to Cryer. Corner tray is good.
Has to shoot that basketball, and with his speed, he can create separation. Run through that man a little bit more, let him get cooking on that offensive end, give you a little stability.
Gafford is...
That is absolutely brilliant.
45-39. Pulakitis 2 for 2. And there's his first miss. And the ball ricochets into the hands of Pajinski. Green. Pass inside to Melton. Hand off to Richard. Corner tray. Money.
Yeah, I like the Warriors settling down into that half court, executing, setting the screens, cutting, getting the shots that you work on every day instead of trying to play in transition.
Nembhard turned it over. Richard doesn't have numbers. Will attack Bagley. Hit the side of the backboard. Pajinski to Moody. Flips it in with the left. Timeout. Mavericks by 1. This is Pulakitis.
That's a coach's dream when that goes in.
That is 3 triples off the bench as Pajinski knocks down the midi.
Don't want to get into an up and down game though again if you're the Warriors. Want to try to slow this thing down just a little bit. Got to play a little bit better defense.
Spent most of his time in the G League, played with the San Diego Clippers before coming to Dallas as Bagley knocks down the tray. 9 triples for the Mavericks, 10 for Golden State. Inside, Green got the leg.
Boy, nice job by Draymond Green using that left hand. Good pick and roll. Draymond set an excellent pick there, too, and rolled off of it in the appropriate manner.
Bagley with a nice move at the rim.
Bagley's just too big. He catches the ball that deep in the lane. Draymond can't do anything with it just because of his size.
5-point advantage. Pajinski. That was bumper. Moody. No. His first game back after missing the last 10 with a right wrist sprain. Nembhard. And a foul is called.
I mean, things obviously looking a little bit different out there without number 30. Steph Curry, who hasn't played since January 3rd.
Moses Moody did not establish a legal guarding position. And a foul away from the ball.
Offenses are pretty similar. You know, they're not great, but they're good enough. But offensively, both of these teams are interested in getting to that end of the floor and making something happen.
Turnover, and they give it right back. Melton to Porzingis to Payton with the flush.
Great scramble, great aggressiveness by Golden State getting after that basketball, coming up with those 50-50 balls. That's going to be the key. And that could be the difference tonight in a game where it's so closely contested.
5 turnovers for the Mavericks. Nembhard buying his time, trying to go glass, can't hit. Warriors trying to cut into a 6-point deficit. Both teams have lost their last 3 ball games. Mavericks essentially out of the play-in picture. And the Warriors in that 10 spot with an opportunity to move up to 9 or 8 before the end of the regular season.
Critical basketball game for the Warriors. Every night is. You want to continue to try to move forward and inch up as you go into these last few weeks of April. Be playing your best basketball so you have a legit shot.
That's Christie just past the fingertips of Porzingis for 2.
Pretty big gap there in the defense. Can't give up layups in the NBA if you're going to be a good basketball team. And it's just too big of an opportunity to drive down the middle of that lane without no one stepping in front fundamentally.
And Porzingis take advantage of Christie. Porzingis draws the foul. Porzingis good on the first as we ESPN Wednesday. Atlanta at Detroit. Houston at Minnesota.
I'm going to catch that Grady private jet takes off at what time?
I got the jet fuel.
There you go, please.
4:35 to go here in the second quarter. Washington battling inside and floats it home.
Just again, the defense by Golden State without Draymond on the floor. It's not very difficult to get a post up against this team. Get layups.
Nembhard to Washington. Timeout.
Done a good job.
Warriors with some work to do. Again, this is an important game for Golden State. And that's 3-2. Again, they're just 2 games back of that 8th spot. And that means you would have 2 opportunities to win 1 game to get into the postseason. This team that's rebuilding, developing players, and looking for ping pong balls.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Right now,
got to slow the game down, and Mavericks just aren't going to let it through with baseball. It's already time to start again.
Marathon.
Oh, goodness, man. They play year-round or something? Johnson, a little bit taller.
Flag with the jumper. He's got 12 points.
They play too many games, though, man. They play, what, 180,000 games a year? They ain't doing that. We got basketball guys. They're complaining about playing 82 games now.
Oh, the TV partners get tired of each other after 162.
That's a long time. Man. Podziemski
with the triple. It's Dallas 67, Golden State 55. 2:40 to go in the first half. Washington got good low post position, and the Mavericks sitting 13th in the Western Conference standings. They're out of the play-in picture essentially. The Warriors are going to be in the play-in. They're currently in that 10 spot. So
Timmy shoots a little jump hook over the top.
And we get the rock.
Coach, I mean, what's the main thing you address in that locker room? And he was like, 12 turnovers. That's what he thought about that first half. We'll see what they do in this next one.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all with that. They did not stick to the plan of trying to slow the basketball down and being aggressive in the half court, and it really picked them apart.
That's what they want right there.
Yes.
Defense to offense, getting some easy opportunities. This is Marshall. No good. Podziemski the board. Porzingis short, and Moody snatches it away from Gafford. Moody for 3, short. Porzingis, yes.
Good hustle points right there by Golden State. Digging that ball out again. The 50-50 balls we talk about make a difference in a game, and they've done a good job of that tonight.
Both these teams have had stretches in games where they played good basketball and then have squandered away leads as the game continued on. It was the third quarter that killed the Warriors in Saturday's loss to Atlanta, outscored 39-20.
Discipline and focus, and guys get a little bit away from the things they're doing well, start getting a little sloppy, and then all of a sudden you got totally away from what you do well.
Soft touch, 14 points for Porzingis. Marshall. Inside, and they're going to wave it off. Traveling.
It's decided they're going to play a little more defense. They're playing hard, making it really hard for Dallas to move that basketball.
Melton, no. How about Moody skying in? Moody. It's going at flag. Moody got by. Can't get the leg. Here's Marshall inside with the left.
Well, again, another 6-foot shot. When the Mavericks take their time, they actually do a good job of executing in that half court where, you know, they're more of a up-paced tempo team, but they're getting such good shots in the interior. Got to keep chiseling away at that.
Moody, good from deep.
Moody's made some big shots tonight. Looks good, back from that wrist injury. Really, really aggressive on that offensive end.
Second triple of the ball game for Moody. We have a 3-point ball game. Flag. We have a 6-point ball game.
Nice job. Good ball movement. That's what got Maverick 10-point lead. Was moving that basketball, not settling.
17 for Flag. Brzezinski splits the defense, sets up Moody. 3-ball, corner.
Nice ball movement by the Warriors.
Warriors finding their rhythm. Flag blocked by Brzezinski. Got it back. And
On the play.
Brzezinski out to Porzingis. Now it's Green. Out of control. And it's an offense.
All the time on defense in the NBA.
Christie in the paint. Over to Flag. Tough pass. Flag catches up with it. Mid-range J. Money.
Pass. Makes it look like it's nothing. Nice jumper from Flag.
Draymond Green can't hit the tray. Santos crashing the glass. Moody. Warriors with the fresh 14. Melton with the hezzy. Stripped. Gafford with the cookies. Melton with... Let's go. Flag will bring it up for the Mavericks. He has 21 points and 5 assists. Flag matched up with Green. Flag, mid-range J, long, and a loose.
Draymond Green's heck of a defender, though. It's a good matchup on both ends.
Bagley for 3, short.
See that shot go up, and Dallas gets no one on the backboard. Everyone stands and watches.
With the spin, and he's fouled at the group, beating the Mavericks in 6.
The championship basketball, and you know they find themselves in the opposite end. Stephen Curry, we're going to see.
Curry brothers sitting next to each other on the Warrior bench. This is Christie. Got it back from Bagley, and foul is called.
Just a stalwart in that community of Charlotte. Had a tremendous.
Yeah, guys, I was talking to Steph at halftime about Del Sturgeon retirement. I actually got, it was truly such a special night for the entire Curry family.
You worked with Del for a number of years, Ashley, and just a stand-up guy, special player, and it's so great to see him get that on.
Yeah, I know Del a long time. We came out of college same time, and he's one of my buddies. So glad to see that. Played with me a little while in Cleveland there as well, and just so tickled for him.
Midway mark of this third quarter. Cooper Flag has the last 9 for the Mavericks. This is Nembhard. Again, leading all rookies in assists. Quick pass by Bagley, ill-advised.
Yeah, that's one pass too many. Bagley could have just shot that basketball, but you can see what the emphasis is. It's on getting that ball inside for the Mavericks and trying to take advantage.
4 of their last 5. Turnover.
Really good defense by Cooper Flag. Had his hand in the passing lane, which is outstanding.
How about Bagley?
And there to deflect that basketball. Starts a fast break. Nice job by Cooper Flag.
In the first half, getting Kyrie Irving back.
Yeah.
Eric Lively, outstanding big man for them.
Special.
Make the game a whole lot easier.
100%.
On Cooper Flag.
Yeah, he's a guy that's going to be one of those guys that's going to be a triple-double threat every night once he gets to his potential. I mean, he's going to give you 25 or 28 a night, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, easily.
Nembhard with the miss. Podziemski thought about the midi. Will give it up to Santos. Green. Podziemski at the free throw line. The tear job.
Good patience, too, by the Warriors.
Flag. Needs a teammate. Finds Washington. Flag for 3. off the heel prior to the rebound.
Maybe one too many dribbles by Flag on that previous possession. Get that basketball down. If you don't have anything, make the defense have to move their feet.
How about that dime? Great. Flag. Over to Thompson. Thompson firing. Can't hit prior to the board.
Mavs not doing a good job getting to that backboard, getting rebounds.
Good hands by Thompson to 5 assists on their 32 field goals as Porzingis hits the turnaround J, and we have a one-possession game.
Nice job by Porzingis stepping into that paint. He's got so much size over everyone. Utilize it, take advantage, got great hands.
Middleton tossed it up. Gas 91, Golden State 86. Santos short, and that ball is kicked. Porzingis got Smith in the air, pull up, won't go. Middleton the board. 3 minutes to go in the third. Thompson tried to dump it off to Gafford.
Thompson had a wide open layup there, being unselfish.
And Gafford knocking down Pajinski. Mavericks trying to snap an 11-game home losing streak. Their last win at home, January 22nd, against the Warriors.
Let's go, Mavericks.
Warriors on top for the first time since it was 34-33. That is fire.
Got a turnover.
Bullseye from downtown. The Warriors lead is 6.
LJ Pryor has been remarkable. There again, another turnover.
Another turnover. And it's an over and back. Moody knew exactly what he did there. Thompson over to Flag. Finds Middleton. Short. Spins to the board. Ahead to Santos. Santos to Spencer. Under the hoop. Spencer can't hit. And Gafford
In the interior.
Santos. Count it. Santos. Just a few months ago. Here is another turnover. Mavericks sloppy. Moody can't finish. Pryor. Right place, right time. Najee Marshall across the timeline. Mavericks looking for a spurt of their own. Marshall cut off by Green. Over to Poulakitis. Had a great first half. Short on the three-point attempt.
Deep. No dribble drive penetration, so you don't get into foul trouble. There's no one going to free throw line. He's either going to make or miss. You get that defensive rebound. Now you're back on the offensive end.
Santos to Green. Inside Moody. Blocked underneath. Thompson got a piece of it. Here is Clay. Yes.
Wow. Better offense. Wow.
Santos with the spin. Step through. Moody with the fit
to that lane.
Great play from Santos. He has 11 points, now 3 assists. Marshall pulling his way inside. Floats after the finish.
Yeah. Moody's getting after him a little bit. Nice job by Marshall being physical with that basketball. Didn't lose control at all.
Hand off to Moody. Moody with the hezzy. Gafford goes down. Warriors turn it over. Marshall on the drive. Puts it up. Won't go. 3 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Pryor, no. And Gafford the board, and it's a Marshall. He's been enjoying playing point guard for Jason Kidd. Thompson from deep. 8:35 to go in regulation against the Mavericks team trying to snap an 11-game home losing streak.
Yeah, it'll be a good game for Golden State coming out on the road. Getting a win would go a long way towards.
And they trailed by 5.
Yeah, this had about 3 or 4 minutes there, just struggling, turning the ball over. Well, they've had their opportunities, though. Boy, they've made some big shots, shooting the lights out of it. Look at this good double team, though. That's what we talked about in the first half, double teaming that basketball, making it hard.
Flag with the left.
Come from the weak side, getting the basketball downhill.
Melton found himself open off the heel. Flag nearly had it. Payton with the hustle. Santos to GP2.
Aggressive. Took that ball from Cooper Flag. Just slapped it out of his hand. Took advantage of him. He'll learn from that. Got to be prepared. Got to be ready at all times.
Flag.
Offense is going nowhere right now. Good defense right now by Golden State. See if they can keep it up. Nice job.
Thompson lost the handle. Warriors trying to extend their 5-point advantage. Podziemski. Caught inside. Outside look for Santos. No. Back tap into the hands of Santos. Green made the play. Green with the leg.
Give the credit to Draymond Green keeping that ball alive. He couldn't quite grab that rebound, but old veteran Smart knocked it away. High IQ basketball play.
Lead is 7. Oh, Marshall with the killer cross. And no, not on the play defensively. Santos, no. Melton with the offensive board. Can't hit. Flag. Knocked it out. And Washington. Warriors with Porzingis, Podziemski, Melton, Payton, and Moody as we get another whistle. It's Porzingis. Defended closely by Washington. Forced to give it up. Melton out. And tried to dump it off the pitch.
Reaching and scratching and clawing.
Oh, Marshall! Team. The Mavericks 112. Podziemski on the move. Outside to Payton. Good from downtown.
Nice ball movement, wide open. Mavericks got caught stuck. No rotation defensively. Wide open, Payton, big shot.
Nembhard. Working on Moody. Fires the jumper. No good and not a good offensive set there.
No, didn't go anywhere. Went nowhere. Just ended up playing one-on-one basketball. Defense didn't have to move its feet. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't even have to react.
Payton make the catch. Glove. Can't hit the free throw. Christie the board. Mavericks trailing by 8. Gafford, no, but he. Gafford stuck on. Gafford missed both.
Big free throws. This is a game you're going to need every bucket. It's going to come right down to it. So
Podziemski, well off the mark. Washington ahead to Marshall. Marshall to Gafford. 6-point game. Podziemski driving, going right to Marshall. Marshall to Christie, and he's fouled by Cryer. It's going to be the end of Washington. Washington to Flag. Flag won't take the 3. Working on Payton. Tremendous defender. Flag picked up the dribble. 6 on the shot clock. Marshall. No good, and Porzingis with the ball.
Really need to see Flag take that shot. That three-pointer, he was wide open. He needs to go ahead and let that thing fly. Knock that baby down.
Confidence not really there on that three-point shot.
Not yet.
As Porzingis goes window. Mavericks have one final push to tighten up this ball game. Flag for 3.
Much better. Much better.
Turnover. Christie all the way to the rim. Warriors trying to extend this 3-point advantage. Mavericks looking for a stop. Porzingis dumped it off to Santos. Outside for Moody. No. Back tap. Moody on a reload. No. Porzingis, no. Santos, yes.
Boy, the Warriors just absolutely wanted. They were going to make that play happen. They were going to will it in the basket. Great job. Activity on that offensive glass by the Warriors.
23 second chance points now. Flag with the running floater.
That's a little bit too easy. A little too easy if you're the Warriors. Got to bring that same intensity to the defensive end of the floor.
Podziemski with the handle. over to Porzingis. Porzingis nearly stolen by Marshall. Moody gonna have to heave it on the drive. Moody, no. He used every.
That's too easy.
Moody, possession game.
Yes, sir.
And he does. 125, 121.
Voices up. Let's go Mavs.
A 30-point night for Cooper Flag. Christie with Pajinski all over him. Sets up Flag. Flag. Crossover. In the lane. Double teamed. Stripped by Green. Gapper had it momentarily. And he's down on the floor. Santos. And shot won't count. It's an offensive foul.
Let's go Mavs.
Flag. Cutting to the rim. Flag is fouled.
Gonna go through Porzingis, I would assume.
And misses. Splits the pair. Remains a one-possession ball game. 90 seconds to go here in Dallas. Flag. Matched up with Santos. Flag hits the accelerator. Kick out. Christie. Bottoms. 26.
Nice ball movement by Cooper Flag. He knew he was going to get double teamed. Didn't take a bad shot, didn't force it, took his time. Ended up with a fantastic shot.
Green looking for a skip pass. Tapped over to Moody. Baseline drive. Green inside. Going away. Flag. Ahead to Marshall. Marshall. And we have a traveling violation. Warriors with the rock. And a tie ball game. Both teams trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. Moody for 3. Short. Green the board. Dump off to Porzingis. Porzingis inside. No. Back tap on the floor. Green dives for it. And a tie-up to work with. Tap over to the Mavericks. Shot clock off. Cooper Flag, 32 points, surveying the floor, under 10. Matched up with Green, Flag driving, Marshall for 3. Off the mark, Green the rebound. And Steve Kerr was trying to call timeout. Jason Goble kept proud. Santos to work it in. Santos toss it up, it hits the rim and goes out of bounds. And that's the end of a 6-game road trip. This is the final game of a 3-game homestand for the Mavericks. They'll head on the road for their next couple of outings. And overtime is underway. This is L.J. Pryor. Green to a cutting Pajinski. And a late whistle, but the correct call. And Pajinski to knock 19. The teams ahead of Golden State in the Western Conference standings. Portland blowing out Brooklyn right now. The Clippers blowing out Milwaukee. And the Warriors trying to grind one out here in Dallas. Santos spinning and good hands by Christie. Moody for 3. Good. Warriors by 5. Thompson can't hit and Flag.
So when he rolled off that pick on the top, made him take a tough shot. He wasn't wide open.
Santos spinning. The shot won't drop. Santos
says, you know, not getting to the front of the goal enough.
Golden State 133. Dallas 126. Thompson, quick trigger, front iron, no.
Really well defended as well. Clay's not had any room on those last two shots. They've really stuck with him. Made it really difficult for him to get a good balance on those shots. Nice job by the Warriors. They know him better than anyone, obviously.
Santos. Trying, lost the handle, scoops it up. Baczynski now with the shot clock winds down. Prayers not answered. Tapped into the hands of Marshall.
Let's go.
Mavericks yet to score an OT as Marshall is fouled on the way to the rim. No continuation.
Repaint the floor tonight, yeah.
Christie penetrating, lays it up and in. That's their first field goal of OT.
Nice job by Christie. Took a little shot to the face, but just kind of ducked his hands, went hard to the rack. The C's parted, and he got a nice shot, nice layup.
Baczynski outside to Moody. Moody on the drive, nice feed. Payton with the leg.
Yeah, that's another well-designed basketball play by Golden State.
Marshall caught in the air. Tough shot. Green the rebound. And the Warriors in the driver's seat. This is feeling like deja vu this Saturday when the Mavericks were outscored by 7 in the overtime period against the Clippers.
Yeah, just looks like run out of gas just a little bit here.
Moody, good hands. Klay Thompson with the doubled up the Mavericks in the rebounding department. 48-24. Flag. Gave it up to Christie. Christie, sidestep three is money. Baczynski. Over to Porzingis. ISO matchup with Thompson. Porzingis to back down. Outside to Santos. On the drive, step through. Shot won't go. Set the line tonight. Make it 5. 1 of 2 for Santos. The Golden State lead is 5.
One team, one family, one voice. Let's go Mavs.
Number 32 with 32 points. Cookies from Moses Moody. And balance goes down. And he's holding his leg. Opportunity for the Mavericks. Marshall under the hoop. Outside to Christie. Well off the mark. And Flag tried to save it. Go. Moody. Embraced by Sure. Dapping up his teammates and great ACL. And Moses Moody just comes back from injury and has a leg injury to end his night. Pass up ahead to Santos. 50 seconds to go in regulation. Warriors leading by 5. This is Baczynski. 5 on the clock. And tried to dump it off to Green, and it is kicked out of bounds.
Every once in a while.
Porzingis can't hit. Marshall the board. And Jason Marshall to work it in. Finds Flag. Matched up with Green. Over to Christie. Fires the 3. Left it short. Baczynski the board. And the time is running out on the Mavericks. That pass broken up, nearly stolen. Santos with the save.
Oh, wow.
Over to Porzingis. And great hustle to post this one out by Golden State. There is the foul. And off the mark on the first on Friday. Let's see. That pass broken up. Payton the steal. Warriors will dribble out the clock. Heavy hearts.